Hello, welcome to the test episode of Sibling Time.
I'm the sibling.
Pretty much. So basically, I came up with an idea, what was that, a week ago? When did I text that?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, let's do a podcast, because I already have a podcast, and I wanted to do a different podcast, because the other podcast was more like a interviews kind of thing. So I wanted to do something that was more like casual and less formatted around like social media. But anyway, this is I'm Mickey, you all know me, whatever. And this is the co-host of the podcast that's going to be here every once in a well, not every once in a while, every episode.
Whatever. Hey everybody, my name is Teoni. If you don't know, I've been on a few YouTube shows with him a while ago.
Yeah, it's been like a few years.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been adulting.
We all have
It's not the best. Don't recommend. -5 stars.
So this is the episode about whatever, because this is like the pilot episode. We will do topics in the future, but we just testing this out for the first time. I feel like this could be like the introductory episode. They don't know us.
They know you
barely. So I guess you guys will probably want to know more about us, more about our relationship and all that stuff. So let's start there.
Apparently I wasn't liked.
So we knew each other since high school. Like what she said, at first I didn't like her.
I didn't know.
Of course not.
I'm such an innocent person, okay?
It was just that she had a very open personality. And she was one of the girls, the whole hot Cheeto girl meme. It was getting very that at the time.
I don't even like hot Cheetos.
But you don't have to eat hot Cheetos to be a hot Cheeto girl. But
can you explain that, please, to me and the listeners?
So, very extrovert. Hey, best friend, early in the morning, yelling in the hallway energy. You were very that.
Okay.
So,
I ain't had no friends, but okay. Ain't none of no motherfuckers like me.
So, it was kind of that thing. But after a while, we kind of just bonded over, like, music. Beyonce, of course, and
Beyonce brings a lot of people together. We just want to appreciate her for a second, because there's a lot of people in the world. If you watch their videos, it's like Beyonce did it.
But it kind of just stemmed from that. And that's how we became friends. And
he stuck with me.
It's been like a few years at this point, and hence the name Sibling Time, because it feels like we're more than just friends. It feels like we're family. So it's kind of like a bond that's kind of solid.
9 years?
I don't know. I don't keep track of stuff.
8-9 years.
So I'll start with you first, since I've had like some podcast experience, and I can kind of get you comfortable.
Get me comfortable? Okay.
So like explain to like the listeners what you do outside of like work, like hobbies, things like that.
Hobbies and stuff. Okay. Well, I am a slight workaholic, so I apologize for my boring life. But besides selling cars, I love art. Basically, I'm the creative sibling as well, but I'm more of the painter and creating like waist beads, bracelets. Mm-hmm. I did shirts for a period of time. Mm-hmm. I just like making things. Kind of brings me my peace. Mm-hmm. Try to stay busy sometimes. Definitely always do enjoy learning something new, but it's apparently that Sagittarius trait of not finishing everything. Mm-hmm. But it's a good rotation of having a bunch of projects together. What
kind of got you interested in the art field? Like, what got you started? What was the first thing that was like, oh, I want to do art?
It was definitely just like a talent thing. Mm-hmm. But as time went on, life situations, it definitely became a good coping mechanism. And as like a distraction, like a good distraction, like say if anything was happening. So like, the first event that was really big in my life was me losing my grandfather. So painting, that's when I really got into it, and I got my
therapeutic.
Yeah, it got my first like acrylic paint set, and I just been going on from there. And that was when I was like 11. So now going on, I do have some periods where I just stop completely, and then there's sometimes where I just paint for weeks and months at a time.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I can't paint. What? It's not that I can't paint. I feel like painting just takes more requirement of like energy.
Somewhat. Definitely some. Yeah, it does. Because it's just like, for me, I zone out when I start painting. Mm-hmm. So it's like, next thing you know, it's like 4 in the fucking morning. And I might call you, be like, bitch, what you doing? Sit here trying to finish this mask. Shit, I just tried to finish this paint.
Because it's like with painting, you have to have a concept, idea, and it's like, because I see like a lot of people do like, I don't know, abstract shit. And it's like, where do you even get that idea from? Where do you pull that from?
See,
and it's like,
I agree with you on that. So like this new art style of like the marbling and spinning shit,
like
and
the resin and shit. Like, what do you
see? Resin, the molds and stuff, that's cool. I might try to get into that too. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm still stuck on the liquid paint. You just throw it on there, and like. I feel like that's cheating. I've been sitting here trying to learn how to draw eyeballs for years.
I've been seeing people put fucking real ass hair on paint and braiding the paint in the hair. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's this one girl. I forgot her name. She's on Instagram.
It's actually really good.
The sculpture, yeah, she's great. Mm-hmm. She's amazing. But
no, it's another girl. She does like a canvas and she puts like hair on the canvas and like styles the hair.
That seems like a lot, but to each his own.
And then there's people who do like, I've been seeing people who like the upside down shit. They paint like with little spots and they flip it around as a person. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, the African man. I know who you talk about. Yeah.
So I really don't.
I be confused as hell. How the fuck you do all that? The shit was upside down. What you looking at that I don't see?
I don't know.
They might be some interesting people to talk to though, because what type of point of view you got to see shit upside down and still make it straight?
I don't know. Cause I feel like painting just requires more thought compared to if I were to just pick up like a pencil or like a makeup brush, I guess. It's just like, okay, great. I have an idea primarily, but it's just like, okay, a couple lines, that's it, I'm done. Painting, you have to do lines, outline, this has to blend, this has to mix, you have to mix this color, mix that color, do these shapes, and it has to look right. And it's like,
but don't you do that with makeup?
No.
You got to blend and pat and contour and
but
shape and highlight.
That seems more simple to me, because it's like painting is like, it has to be not perfect, because depending on your art style, but it's like, it has to be like precise.
Yeah.
To whereas makeup, I can get away with a whole bunch of mistakes. Actually, I have, and nobody has called me out on it because y'all not brave enough.
I'm about to say, first of all, I don't even know how to do makeup, so who am I to judge?
But it's like, I mean, like little shit like that I can get away with. Like, oh, I messed up on my eyeliner. You can't tell, because of course I'm photoshopping. But also, you can't tell.
Oh, Lord. Tell you business, why don't you?
I mean, that's what every cosplayer does. They Photoshop their pictures to make their skin more brighter or clear. I just do slight touch-ups, like a little bit of saturation, cover a pimple. That's it. What got you into other art forms in terms of like wanting to like make stuff?
I got bored.
With painting?
Not really, but it's just like I feel like in life you should want to try to experience and learn as much as you want. Because no matter what you learn, every time you learn something new, it changes your whole aspect of how you think about everything else. So if I learn how to do this, I can probably, apply it to the other things I know, or this could probably help me out with that, and just like a big ass spider web. And that's why I like
everything kind of connects together.
Yeah, and that's why I like with my friends when I think about everybody, it's just like everybody know how to do something.
Do you have any questions for me?
What made you want to come up with Sibling Time? Because I feel honored.
Well, because like I said, I had a podcast before, but I was like, well, I want to do a different format for a podcast, but I didn't want to rebrand my podcast I already had. So I was like, well, I just have to.
Hey, everybody, it's me. I'm here. I feel so fucking special. Apparently, sometimes my mouth can't get reckless, so I'm really excited to do this. Because I want to see how many of you are going to, like, really respond. Because I like to interact with people. And hear everyone's different opinions. A lot of people listen to my other podcasts. A lot of people usually text me, oh, your last episode was so good. So people listen to it. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. But I want conflict. You know how, like, somebody say something and it's like, everybody just like, oh, my God, no. I want to hear different opinions and shit.
Okay, well, when we get to that point where we have a topic, we'll see what happens.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What did I say before? Oh, let's just, like, I don't know, talk about what happened. Your year so far.
My year so far has been very fucking crazy. January 1st, throw back to your old video when, everybody was like, if you make plans and shit, fuck it, because you're not going to follow through. Yeah, that's what basically kind of happened, but it wasn't on purpose. I was planning the year to, do great at work and try to start new things and be great. And 10 days into the new year, I was in a total loss accident. Yeah, some kid was learning how to drive in a big ass intersection and totaled the fuck out on me and my friend's car. I was in the front passenger seat, so I had to go to like therapy and shit, and now I got like back issues or whatever. I know, but after that, went to the therapy, got myself together or whatever, and then started fighting life. I made up.
Who the hell you fighting? I'm like, wait, where's this going?
No, you gotta fight life. You really thought I was about to fight somebody? Oh, wow.
Who are you fighting?
Whoever the fuck needed shit. You gotta do what you gotta do to be happy. You always remember the 3 F's of life, okay? The 3 F's of life. Fuck you, fuck it, and fuck them, okay? If it ain't making you happy or whatever, if you're not okay mentally, emotionally, and physically, fuck it, fuck you, and fuck them, alright? That is a beautiful motto I follow by.
My year.
Let me not cry.
My year was ridiculous. Let's start you back in 2020. So 2020, great things happened.
Stress.
No.
Look, I'm glad it was great. Look, PTSD for me, honey. I'm glad it was great for you, but shit.
So start off 2020, I did like my first 2 brand deals ever. I did one with Inkbox, which was like a temporary tattoo company.
I remember them.
And Reebok, actually, because one of my friends were on the PR team. It was like, hey, you want to make some content for us? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I got some free shoes and some shorts.
Okay.
So that was great. Last year was the first year of 31 Days of Halloween. That was successful.
That was wonderful.
Yeah. December. Okay, this is where things just domino effect. So, get ready for this.
Oh, shit!
So, December, my grandmother got COVID. She's fine.
Okay.
January, my grandfather, heart attack, dead.
Rest in peace.
Right behind you, actually.
Ooh, Jesus.
February, March. What?
I say February was your birthday. Can we say something positive about that?
No, actually.
You were born!
February, March, there was somebody I was talking to, and they apparently were talking to someone else at the same time and didn't mention that. And then March, she was like, oh, hey, I'm in a relationship now. I was like, oh, you didn't say anything about that. So it was a waste of time. April was fine until like second week.
Oh, shit.
Snowball started getting really bad seizures. If you all know Snowball, he was my dog. And I say was because we had to put him down, unfortunately, because the medical bills were expensive and we didn't want to put him on someone else as a burden, kind of. So we had to put him down, unfortunately. Let's see. I got a new job, but fuck them, because they have been. No, let me see what they've been doing. So I got a job up the street at Tropical Smoothie. Yeah, it's a terrible fucking job. First of all, it's unorganized, chaotic.
Ooh.
And for the fact for it to be family fucking ran, it's ridiculous how they keep that place anyway. Like, literally, the first day I started working there, it smelled terrible. The fruit and shit was so fucking moldy. When I tell you, whole ass, it looked like a sheet of fucking snow over the box of fucking bananas. It was all fucking mold. I was like, this is ridiculous. And y'all sell this shit? Ridiculous. And how many weeks was it?
I'm disgusted.
Truly was.
Oh my god.
And then not 3 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago at my other job, somebody had COVID, and my boss was like, hey, just letting you know, get tested just to make sure you're fine. I was fine. And I told my other job, like, great, I'm going to be gone for the week, just letting you know. And I was like, great, cool. So after that week, not on the schedule. Week after that, not on the schedule. And I'm like contacting them, like, hey, what's going on? I told you I was clear. You wanted the results. Where do you want me to send them? No response. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try again. Reached out to the manager again. Nothing. And at this point, I haven't been to work at that place for 3 weeks. And I literally got hired 2-3 weeks ago. So it's like...
So you got hired and didn't even fucking start?
Basically.
What type of racist ass shit is that?
I don't know. It was not racist. The people who run the place is black.
Oh my bad. Yeah, I say racist to a lot of things that just seem unfair or whatever. Yeah, that's my thing.
So it's like the manager Jocelyn, the Oompa Loompa body shaped
bitch.
bitch.
Oh Lord, not the bitch named Jocelyn. Do it like it's your b-day. Do it like it's your b-day, baby.
she has never put me on the schedule. So I was like, I told my mother, I was like, this place is wasting my fucking time. If I wanted to stay home, I wanted to get another job. I obviously want to work. So she was like, well, wait until you get another job. Didn't quit, but I got my other job, so I'm not making money at all.
Yeah.
So, but it's like I was trying to make extra money because I just wanted extra money.
Of course.
And it's like, plus I'm also used to having a second job since my theater job goes down because of the pandemic. So we still haven't opened back up yet, by the way.
Jesus. I mean, of course not. I mean, it's like a.
Broadway is open, so why the fuck can we open?
It's Broadway, honey. You guys aren't Broadway.
But it's still a theater. The same field of business, whether it's Broadway or not, it's still open. And concerts are happening, tours, people on tour. But I also think it's just funding, because they kind of stingy up there when it comes to funding. So maybe it's just that. I don't know.
So yeah, ain't everybody broke, ain't shit going on. The place is small.
Well, technically they're half open, because the theater company that lives in the building, they're running the show in September. Well, probably now. But the actual building itself isn't running. So it's just like, well, if half of it's open, why not just open all of it?
I know.
But I guess that's their
They probably
decision.
still got space regulations.
No, they got like several different space. Well, I don't know. At this point, I'm just like, well, whatever. Just let me know something at this point. But yeah, it was like, what's the point of hiring me if you can put me on the schedule? And so, so that's been just a train wreck at this point, and I'm really just taking everything in my willpower to just not randomly just call like, hey, I quit, until I have a backup plan. I'm not stupid.
I did that with my boat job.
Well, I like to just have backup plans when it comes to a show like this. And then what else happened? Oh, surprise, surprise! I got successful on TikTok, which honestly was a joke when I first started it. I genuinely made that TikTok as a joke.
I believe it.
And I was like, you know what? If this white bitch Charlie D'Amelio can get famous, I can get famous off of doing nothing either. And currently, I'm halfway there. Yeah. I'm at 72.5 thousand.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was 72.3.
So we're close. We're almost at like what's the number?
I need to know
100,000.
I need to know who the fuck all these people are. God damn it.
Everybody uses TikTok.
We these goddamn little ass DC kids with all these motherfucker people popping up.
I don't know. Surprisingly, TikTok is not that hard to grow on.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, here's how. Because I feel like a lot of people are like, okay, you have to be...
I don't even know how to use a TikTok video. I got TikTok. I just don't know how to use it yet.
TikTok is pretty easy. It's basically... Well, what I do is just upload whenever. Because I think people have this idea that as a content creator, you have to upload every single week to be consistent.
Yeah.
I quit that, like, last year. And the reason why was because I was like, well, what's the point of putting so much effort into something that... It's turning more into like I have to do it for everyone else and less for me. So I decided, well, I don't want to do that in terms of like trying to, because it started to feel more like a not priority,
like a job than something fun.
No, close, but no. It was more like it felt like it was like I had to. It's a word, and it's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. But it was like, it felt forced. That's close enough to what I want to say. It felt forced that mandatory? I had to... No, that's not anything. But it felt like I had to like put content out constantly just to get approval. That was the word.
Okay.
So I just decided, you know what, I'll just upload whenever I want. And truly it works.
Oh yeah, but like a kiss my ass.
Well, no, it's just like, whenever I'm here, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like no shade to the people who want to upload every week. If you want to do that, do you. However, I, on the other hand, will not.
Bitch, I'm tired.
Because it's just putting in, like, first of all, no one on this planet has yet to do what I have done as a small creator. In terms of going above and beyond. Like, who do you know? Small creator. Making interactive games in a YouTube video. Nobody. Who do you know making whole ass short films as a small creator when they were starting?
I'm about to say period.
Nobody.
I'm about to say, Chris, first of all, if we want to go the fuck back into the goddamn the tombs,
like no
2015 was iconic.
Like no one was putting that much effort as a small creator, and I'm not saying that to just like toot
bash
my own
anybody,
horn.
but bitch, you know you deserve to
but
toot
it was
that
like
bitch.
no one was putting that effort in.
They were not. Like everybody do this little shit now, but you been doing this.
And it was like I was doing that from the start, and that's kind of was like, okay, I think I've reached my limit of kind of trying to do this every week, because it was like trying to come up with new ideas, write scripts, do this, do that. It was just too much.
But nobody's doing that. And like if you was to come back, bring my bitch Chris Ashley back.
Yeah, like if I wanted to, I could.
Like honestly, if this motherfucker sit here and bring all these motherfucking characters back, I swear to God, y'all gonna be ooh, bitch, I'm about to go home and look for them videos. I'm about to rewatch all them motherfuckers. Every year, before we had 31 Days of October, whatever the fuck he does now, I still love it, but he used to do the videos, and every year, I was scared of shit. I get scared easily. I've grown up a little bit, so it's not as bad, but still, I do still get scared easily. But this motherfucker here had like all the fucking ideas ever.
I did a whole series called Murder House, which was like a Halloween series, like episodes each week. Like it was a TV show. I did like Halloween short films, which I started that like when I moved in this house.
Did you do one when did they have like a Mean Girls type of thing?
Yeah, I did that. Like I was doing a lot of that stuff as a small creator. Like literally 100 subscribers probably at the time.
Okay.
And it was like once I kind of like sat back one day, it was like I really just went above and beyond from the start. I need a break. It was literally just I needed a break. I didn't see the point of trying to be like heavily active on social media, because it's like nowadays the algorithm doesn't help anyone. Creators, small businesses.
The algorithm is.
So the algorithm is kind of like what pushes your content out.
Stupid.
So if you were to post one of your stuff on one of your like products on Instagram, depending on the algorithm, if it doesn't get enough interaction, it's not going to make it to people's feed at the top. So it's like the algorithm is kind of hard nowadays. And so it was like that and just doing it from the beginning, just putting so much effort. I was like, I just need a break. So I just took a whole different approach. And it was more like, I guess you could say it started to feel like a job and less like fun. Because like I'm trying to get like approval from everybody. Like, oh hey, follow me because I do this, that, and the third. It's like, well, no, I want you to follow me because you like the content. Not because I'm doing the cookie cutter thing of uploading weekly. So it was just like I just took a whole different approach to social media overall, and at this point I'm like at peak Beyonce. You don't hear from me unless I post.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's like
I think we both hit Beyonce because I deleted everything.
It's like you see me when you see me. You see me, you see me, I see you, we see each other.
You see me over here. I see you, you see me? Yes, I see you. You see me? Both sitting here looking like a bunch of big Barneys.
But like, yeah, it was, but also it was just because like last year with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, a lot of people were like, well, kind of like, it was just like social media didn't really appreciate Black creators as a whole. So it was also just like, okay, I kind of like realized my worth in terms of like, well, why am I giving you so much effort for nothing? I won't say for free, because like I'm not charging you for nothing.
So, yeah.
You should be lucky it's free. Because if I started raising prices, you would be in trouble.
Oh, honey, Patron.
But
I said Patron. Is that what it's called? Patron. Oh God. Oh my God. I had to call that shit Patron. I don't even drink. That's the problem.
It's Patreon.
Oh, Patreon? Oh, I fucked that all the way up. I told y'all I be fucking shit up. I don't know certain words and I'ma try. It ain't gonna be right. Y'all gonna catch on though. So next time y'all hear me say Patron, at least you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It ain't Pinterest either.
Black creators were always like overshadowed. Not overshadowed. Yes, overshadowed. That's
and content stolen, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you know like, that strike on TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny as hell. The motherfuckers put their hands up.
It was like, because it's like when you take away black creators, social media has nothing. Because I remember TikTok did like a whole blackout thing. It was like, great, we're not posting for the month. No dances, no nothing. This is like around the same time Megan put out a new song.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm talking about.
And the white creators
literally
was struggling. And I'm like, okay. Like, the dances were repeat for the same song. For every song they've done in the past. And without black creators, they had nothing. And that is the point of why I kind of like, you know what? I need to like regroup myself as a creator and kind of like understand like the impact I have just by being here, truth be told. Because, you know, I've had content stolen. Of course, who hasn't? But I've had content stolen.
Don't say I remember.
But it was one time I had a video idea. This is like 2015. I had like a video idea. There was this one girl. I forgot her name. But she was trying to like talk to me to talk to someone else. And no, but that's a different story. Whoops. Wrong story.
Ooh, God, I was about to say, what do you got to do with content?
No, because it kind of tied in, but that was a different situation. But it was like, I was like, hey, I'm doing this idea. It was a collab.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I was presenting the idea, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't hear back from the person. I was like, hey, do you still want to do a collab? Because they agreed to it at first. I was like, well, do you still want to do the collab? I didn't hear back from them. I think like a couple weeks later, they uploaded the video idea that I pitched to them with someone else. So I'm like, oh, you just took my video word from word and made it your own and made it a collab with somebody else.
Bitch.
And once I kind of said that, it was like, I don't know what you mean. This is an idea I came up with yesterday. It was like totally harmless. I'm like, no, this is the collab I told you about. And after that, they blocked me. And I was like, well, whatever.
Bitch! Don't motherfucking block me. I'm gonna find a way to get that ass.
I don't care. You know what I did? Reported the video.
Okay, because you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I would have did the same thing.
And so that was the first time that ever happened. I was like, okay, well, from this point on, I'm not going to tell people the idea unless they're like set in stone, agreeing to do it. And that's what I do now. So if I ever approach you with a collab idea and I haven't told you the full thing unless you agree to it, that's why.
Well, you know, I would do it regardless. I just like doing shit.
Well, yeah.
It'd be exciting for me.
The other two times were on TikTok. I posted the which video was that?
I really sat there and watched
the
TikTok one
the
night
Who
too.
Said That video. And it was one girl who took it, she didn't credit me, and her video was getting more likes than mine. I mean, I still have more likes, of course. But she was getting likes close to mine, and people were like, oh, and people would like recreate it, but add her in the comments. And I'm like, okay. And keep in mind, she had more followers than me at the time anyway. So I was like, okay, this is a problem here. And you know what I did? I reported that video.
Just let me know. I reported shit with you. This motherfucker fake as hell.
And then, of course, when I did the formation video on TikTok, that one made its rounds. White people tried to do it. Of course, it wasn't the same effect. Mm-hmm. But, again, no credit. So, it's weird. It's not weird. It's more like, okay, a simple, like, few presses of a button.
Honestly.
It can honestly fix that.
Racism.
But, I guess nowadays people are so far, like heavily on people's back. Like, oh, give credit when you do this. Like, they can't get away with it now.
No, of course.
But mainly it's because, Charlie, what's her face? She stole the Renegade dance from a black girl.
Yeah.
And she didn't credit her. Oh, I always call her J Lo.
Oh, yeah, the girl. I don't know.
I think it's Jada.
But it was like start with a J.
She was getting all this hype from not crediting her. Like a simple act could have just changed that girl's life, but instead, Charlie decided to keep it to herself, and now she's the one in the spotlight, and the other one barely.
I don't say yeah, but she still got her dues and stuff.
Yeah, last minute that's the point. That's the issue with like
everything.
Social media, period. Like people get ideas and it's like, okay, great. You profit off of this, but the person who made it doesn't. So it's like, it's just
fucked
weird.
up.
Yeah. So TikTok has been like a wild experience. Of course, there's days where it's like it still feels unrealistic because I never thought I would have a big number next to like my at name. But it's like it just feels very surreal, but also it's really wild because I'm like, shit, I literally grew so much with TikTok overnight.
Yeah.
Like overnight. I posted
it was because the Beyonce one really was everywhere.
Yeah, it was that one, but it was also something. It was like even the video that haven't like trend or went viral, that got like 100,000 views maybe. Still, I wake up, my notifications are 99 plus. All followers, list of followers.
Just motherfuckers just following.
I guess they follow and like and comment, and it's just I'm like, where are y'all coming from? Like how is this pushing out the content?
Who are you people?
Because like it's so wild. I could go to sleep with like I have a trending video.
I was like, I told somebody else about that. I was like, yeah, my brother. I don't know how. I don't know why, but I just love calling them and just be like, who the fuck are all these people?
She does every time.
Because we don't know these motherfuckers at all.
Really don't.
We started at like 150. When we get to fucking 72.5 thousand?
But I think also, it's also because hashtags kind of help. So it's like the people in that genre of like who likes the stuff.
I'm gonna say, yeah, my chicken ass, my anxiety does not let me do hashtags. I be freaking the fuck out when I try to think of hashtags. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Black, purple, green,
I just think of generic
follow,
shit.
like, I don't know shit. I just freaked out. Oh, cold stuff?
No, I hit my teeth on it.
Oh,
But I just think of the generic stuff. Like, I do like, hashtag cosplay, hashtag black cosplayer, hashtag for you page, hashtag explore page, like little shit like that.
Okay.
Just whatever relates to the video.
I do a little something. I do that with my painting sometimes, but it's just,
You know,
it be all them
hashtag
damn
painting,
bots
like
and
that too.
shit. Oh, that's why, because I do it on Instagram.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's still, you have to do the right ones. Because if you put like promotional shit like that, then the bots are going to be in the thing. Well, actually, no, they be in mine too. Don't you say that? They're like, oh, DM us to promote. I'm like, what the fuck am I promoting? Like, your page is empty, first of all.
Exactly, and then be like, DM this person for promo and take you to a whole other page, and they be like, we want $35 a second, bitch. What the fuck?
What? One time they asked me like, oh, it was one of those things, and they wanted me like go to the page. It was a fucking protein shake. Like, what the fuck do you see me promoting workout shit?
Okay.
Never.
And it just be bots. Like, it should be no fucking annoying.
And then most of the time it'd be like women's jewelry and women's clothes. I'm like, I'm not the audience for this. I don't have the audience for this.
I was like, what clothes am I finna put on?
But
Hit me up at the holiday time with Krishnaisha.
Yeah, like if you want to reach out to people like, I don't know, like I want like Fenty Beauty.
Dude, okay.
I use their foundation to like hit me up.
You should get some of her shorts and stuff. Go ahead and do little roll pose. I am a savage Fenty addict, and I don't mind admitting it.
I mean, they look nice, but it's also like people buy them so fast. So I don't even have time. I don't even bother looking.
Oh, girl, I wait for them motherfucking sales.
Oh, well, if they're still there.
There's be a bunch of sales, especially at like the end of some months. She'll be like, all right, everything go be 70%.
I think some of that stuff is like limited, probably.
But say, all right, all this shit gonna be 70% off. We ran out. Just come take it. It'd be like $12. I got a bra for like $10. Bra be like $45, $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers with shit. Fucking drawers like.
That's how Ivy Parker did too.
Fucking Yeah, I ain't got Beyonce money yet. I'm still Rihanna, girl. You rich.
I only want one Ivy Park thing.
I'm sorry. At least you bought the
Just
one.
one.
It was the one. I don't got shit.
Like, Ivy Park is too expensive. I would like, great, I'm gonna do this one little collection and that's it.
Look, he know how cheap I am, damn it. We went to a Nicki Minaj concert and I flipped the fuck out over a $40 shirt.
It was just $40 at that point.
I ain't had nobody.
I mean, it's... Whatever.
Fucking $40 for a shirt. I went to Kmart and got mine for $10.
But it wasn't a tour shirt.
It was a Nicki Minaj pink print shirt.
Well, I think this has been an hour of me just talking. What I'm fine with.
Yeah, we're doing great. You're doing amazing. I love hearing it. I like updates. I'm a great listener, everybody, as you can see. Listening is good. You get updates on things, you know. You're a trusted person.
This is honestly just turning into me just with you listening.
What? Shit. We made it past your 40 mark. That's what you wanted. You wanted at least 40
I mean, once we cut it down, we're probably going to lose some minutes.
Well, either way, of course, you got to do your editing and stuff. We sat here and made hour videos, and you cut it to like 30, 25 minutes. I don't know how, but you did. Why?
Because it's literally parts that make no sense. So I cut out the parts that
I'm
don't
talking
make
about
sense.
you touching the conversation.
Because I can.
Okay, got a point.
Let's see. Whoa. Okay, we came from... Oh, we're still on me. What else has been going on with me? 31 Days of Halloween this year. That's going...
How we gonna finish the year? That's what we gonna do.
What do you mean?
How we gonna finish the year? What you gonna do to finish the year? What's your goals and shit you got to finish the year? You gonna do your 31 Days of Halloween, what you doing for Thanksgiving, and what you got planned for Christmas? Are you doing shit for Christmas? What do you usually do for
Nothing.
Okay.
So, I have nothing planned.
Alright, yeah, you get to relax. You go ahead and think about February.
I wait a month in advance to decide what I'm going to do. But, yeah, but future plans. There's this podcast that you're listening to now. Reviving the YouTube channel. My prized possession, which I can finally say, because we're kind of like confirmed, going to Disney for the first time. So that's gonna be fun next year.
I'm fucking jealous.
So, you know.
I'm fucking going.
So that's fun. Me and my friend going, because we're also going to a convention, the internet convention that we usually go to. So we're just gonna do like a week of Disney, then the convention on the weekend. I think Labor Day weekend is on this.
Oh, next year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got time. I'm in the process of learning how to do nails. Hopefully, I can get licensed for it.
Oh, I was gonna try to do that.
What?
Nails, because I actually thought a while ago, like, sell personal nails. I know a lot of people do like just personal nails.
What the fuck else? You know, to get my waist beads and bracelets back together. So, October should be like try to kind of be full of sales or whatever, I guess. And get my life together as always. Yeah, that is the main goal, is try to get my fucking life together and stay sane. Definitely stay sane, cause in this fucking America, Jesus fucking Christ, shit's ridiculous.
Finish.
Yeah.
I didn't know where that was going, so I just wanted you to finish.
Oh yeah. you do not want me going on a rampage about this goddamn America.
Also, obviously, well, y'all can't tell, but we're doing home improvements to my house. New furniture, new driveway. We're gonna paint the walls at some point. What?
Can I help?
I mean, if you want.
I'm sorry, like painting.
Well, we have to pick colors first. We haven't even done that stuff.
I like the melatones, but you might like add a little brown.
We don't.
Duh.
It is not gonna match the furniture, so
Oh yeah.
we're gonna paint it.
Yeah. We gonna get some browns and neutrals and stuff like a little something like
God,
this.
no.
Okay. I'm gonna just shut the fuck up now. I can't suggest shit.
Right? No, because because I think the living room's going to be a different color scheme than what it is now. So I think we're going to try to go like grayish, navy-ish. So we're going to change all this shit to like that.
No, we getting blues and stuff.
Yeah, and then the kitchen's going to be like reddish. And I don't know if we're just going to paint this the same color. So this is connected, but I don't know.
He has a very nice house, everybody. Like, you should, oh gosh, every time I come, I just love it. It's an open kitchen. The cabinets are amazing. Stainless steel appliances. These are rich folk. They have a home.
I mean, it came with the house.
Well, duh, but they have a home. If you never mind, I'm gonna stop. Now everybody they got what they got.
Yeah, I mean, a home is wherever you live. Any place can be a home.
Not if you got what it is.
A white refrigerator. Ooh, child. Let's go get you a home.
Ooh, I didn't say it. Ooh.
Not a white refrigerator.
Ooh. A refrigerator's a refrigerator. I'm trying to tell you, refrigerator's a refrigerator. Shit, mine black.
Ghetto.
Still, ooh, child. Ooh.
Girl, go put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home.
Let's go. You want to stay with me? Stay with me for a little while.
That's the one thing I would not consider a home. But, you gotta start somewhere. Apartment to get a home. Houses are expensive.
It's fuck for no fucking reason.
So it's like, luckily I get to inherit this. If I want this. If I'm not, successful by then. I have no matching wherever I decide to live.
I'm gonna say you might keep it just for like a vacation. You run away home.
You think go on a vacation to Maryland?
I mean, have away from your family. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. I hate about this bitch too. Fuck Maryland, damn. I hate this country ass state. All these fucking trees and deers and shit
We got fucking vultures outside now.
Oh my god, fucking vultures. That my mama got that shit where she had motherfucking rabbits in the yard, deers in the middle of the street.
Well, I think the grandpa got hit by a car.
Oh, Lord, you got them motherfuckers too? They gonna come back?
No, I think he got hit by a car. We saw it in the street one day.
Oh Lord, that poor baby. Rest in peace.
But now
they don't got no fucking sidewalks. Oh my god, let me shut up. Cause I can go on about this shitty ass state.
Oh yeah, we're getting the fence too.
Ooh, you fancy.
So just to keep the animals out, that's why we're getting the fence.
Deers can jump.
And that's why we're getting the tall fence.
How tall? Because apparently fences can't be over 6 feet.
Tall enough that you can't see over it.
Okay.
So that's all that matters.
Y'all motherfucking business.
I mean, because the people who bought that house, finally somebody bought that house.
Oh, it was on sale.
I guess it's empty. There's nothing in there. I'm like, who's buying a house with nothing in it? No walls, no floors,
no walls,
no water, no electricity. It was a big ass hole in the front, and they just filled it up. I'm like, who's buying this house? I mean, some people like a fixer-upper house.
I was like, okay, well, maybe it's one of them fixer-upper things.
They might want to do one of them renovations of home improvement. It might be one of them shows. Come over, improve the house with somebody. I don't know.
Maybe on HGTV.
I mean, if they still doing it, that's what the people want. I don't even know who bought it. I don't know if they black or Latino,
yard in the white. Background and just that fucking noise.
I mean, if they did do an HGTV show, I would just find a way to make a cameo.
White people just waving at you.
Hey neighbors, how you doing this renovation? Hi. Cameras. I didn't know that.
That's the guy on TikTok. I think I've seen you before. Hey, yeah, I'm Mickey. I live behind you guys. What's going on?
Because that fence is theirs. That ugly fence.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, but I don't know who bought it. I don't know if they're black or white, Hispanic, Asian. I don't know. I didn't even know it was for sale. First of all, I thought it was just
I didn't
wreckage.
Shit, I really thought that was somebody's house because I used to see people walk around it, but I guess that's to go to the other house.
Construction people. And because they have people from the state come and cut the grass before somebody bought it.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Oh wow.
So if somebody bought an empty house, I guess they're gonna put stuff in.
If the shit was haunted.
I mean, if it's haunted, that's on them. It's not my issue.
Look, you better lock this motherfucker door.
That's not my problem.
This motherfucker start running. Help! Why would you run into the woods?
If you've ever seen a horror movie, it only happens in the house the people live in, not the neighbors. So I don't care. So if that's the case, that's on them.
Literally be peeking out the window like, damn. That's tragic.
That's on them. It has nothing to do with me.
Don't you come in here with all that voodoo.
Your area is fenced off. So your spirits are in your fenced off area. That's not my issue.
The ghost gonna go to the gate like, damn, I can't escape.
That's not my
Them motherfuckers done went across the motherfucking gate.
But I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna I doubt they're gonna tear it down. Because they put a fence on it, so whatever. I mean, but it's a big house, it's 2 floors.
Two floors.
2 floors with nothing on it. I don't think they got stairs.
What?
So they gotta build everything from scratch.
Oh wow!
Because I think whoever had it, because it's an old house. I think whoever had it probably gutted it out, and I don't know why. Or maybe the city decided to gut out the house. We're just doing home improvements here. That's what's important in my house.
How's grandma?
Which one?
The one I know.
Great grandmother or grandma?
Grandma, not great grandma.
Short one?
The one with Coco.
That's great grandmother.
Oh, okay.
She's fine. She's fine.
That's what I can't stand talking to old people.
My mother and my aunt recently, well, not recently, like a couple months ago, kind of like introduced her to like CBD lotions and stuff for her hands because they kind of like from an accident a while ago, like a few years ago, really bad accident. So just to like help her hands out.
Okay.
So she'll be using that.
She got drugs in her hands.
I guess. I mean, she said it works, so she's fine.
As long as she is okay.
Everybody else is fine. I mean, nobody died. Except for Grandpa. But other than that, everybody's fine. I mean, other than that, everybody's fine.
I swear, our humor is just like the best, worst thing in the fucking world.
They know this.
Because people will be like, what the fuck?
They've been following me. They know I have dark humor here.
Okay, oh yes. Yes, we do. Our humor is dark as fuck.
But it did take us a while to get them back. So that was a journey.
Get what back?
It's Earn.
Oh shit, good part.
The little heart.
Oh, good part. Okay.
Because what happened?
You scared shit out of me for a minute.
I told you that earlier. He was behind you. That's what I meant. He was behind you.
I need to get my life together. Hold on.
But yeah,
Jesus.
I literally meant he was sitting right behind you. But we decided to because the funeral was in January. It was just hella expensive, and then it was like the peak of like COVID, so
of course
we decided not to bury him and just get him cremated. And we literally got him back in the spring.
In the springtime, sorry. My damn movie popped up.
We literally got his ashes back in spring. It was mainly my mother's fault.
Don't see no shade or facts.
It was just she just decided not to go get it. I'm like, are you not going to pick up your father's ashes? She's like,
go pick up what that is.
I'm like, did you get his ashes? Oh, I forgot. I'm like, how did you forget your father?
Oh my god!
In a box somewhere. You should go pick him up.
Do you not miss your daddy? Like, damn, I know he not here, but shit.
And I'm like, you should probably go pick up the. She's like, oh, I didn't get the urn yet. I'm like, how long you want to take to get the urn? Like, it was just a process. She was like, I guess. It was like, she was like, I don't know, at terms that it was like, okay, I have to go pick up my father's ashes. So I guess that was like a whole process for her. But
I'll say, yeah,
I'm like, if these people start taxing us for holding that shit, you need to go pick that up. They didn't, but if they did,
I'm gonna say, yeah,
you would need to go pick them up. So it took like spring to get it. And we still have a lot we don't know what to do with. It's a small amount in there. The bigger one, my cousin got, which I don't know why she got the nicer urn, truth be told. I was like, why are you giving the nice urn to your cousin? I mean, yeah, they were close, but it's like, why do you not keep the nice urn for yourself? You, his daughter. She's not. I guess she just wanted a simple one because it matched the decor in the house.
Yeah,
so
not too much.
It made sense. But the other one was nice. It was like a little casino thing.
Casino?
He liked casinos.
Oh, okay.
He was a really big casino player.
Okay, that's nice. Had a nice little setup, put him around.
But it broke when it got here. So,
ooh.
That was the delivery people's fault, not ours.
So y'all had to sweep Grandpa up?
No, it was the top part. It had like a deck of cards. So it was made out of hard plastic whenever it broke.
Okay.
So I guess they had to glue it back. My aunt, well, his two sisters, they have like necklaces with his ashes in it. My mother has one, I have one, and my two cousins have one.
Okay, I was like, damn, that's a lot of ashes.
But we got a whole ass box still left with remains. And she was like, because he liked the fish and he was from North Carolina, my mother was like, well, how about we just take a road trip one day and just sprinkle them in the ocean?
I have to keep asking my parents. I said, you better tell me now what you want so I can be mentally prepared.
What do they want?
My mother said burn her.
Okay. You can run a casket for the day.
Oh, okay.
What about your father?
He said he want to go home. You gonna go home regardless. You're not an American. You're not burning.
Oh, he want to go to his native home.
Yeah.
That's expensive, honey.
Oh, look, it's going to be expensive regardless.
I don't even know how you transport with traveling a person.
I don't either, but that's why I'm gonna just burn them up here.
I mean, I never did it for like military people.
I'm
I think it's expensive.
gonna burn them up here and take them down there.
Yeah, do that. That's easier too.
Yep.
And I think they don't. Well, I think you have to do customs with the airport and shit.
They better take care of my father, Lord Jesus.
Because you gotta. I think you have to like do something like. I don't know. I haven't done it, but I think you probably have to like let them know that you're traveling with ashes, so they can like mark it with like, fragile and like stuff. It's hazardous as well. But other than that, they should let you do it this time. But also, it's like the state. Well, not state. Where's he from?
Barbados.
Depending on their rules in terms of like ashes, because some places have like certain rules where you can't dump ashes anywhere. You have to do it at a certain place, so you have to find that out too. So it's an extensive process.
I'm going to the river.
So you better hope, if you can't get the green light to do it, you better hope nobody see you.
Okay. Don't take no shade. Shit, my mother said, take me to the water. I said, oh yeah.
And cost you.
Don't do my mama like that. God damn.
If we can't make it to the other places, and it costs you close.
Alright, so Ocean City.
So yeah, this has been the first like test episode of Sibling Time.
I hope you enjoyed us talking and randomness.
Mainly just me, truth be told.
Whatever.
But hopefully you enjoyed the conversation.
It was nice catching up with you too, motherfucker.
From our years to what we're gonna do with my grandfather's ashes. Of nice roller coaster.
Oh wow, that's I'm gonna say we did sit here talking about a lot. We talk house hunting, ashes, dark humor, feng shuis.
So hopefully this gives you an idea of where we're going. Next time we'll have a topic.
Probably not.
Well, no, we probably will.
We don't really stay on topic too well. I just thought about the time I did that prank call on my old best friend.
So this will be on Spotify under, like I said, it's going to be under my current podcast until I like set things up for a separate podcast. So yeah, make sure you stream it. If you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you give it a thumbs up. For Spotify, make sure you follow the official thing when it comes out.
I appreciate you guys.
We both do. What else was I supposed to say? Oh, don't expect weekly episodes, because no.
Yeah, life is busy.
So,
we're adulting.
You'll get an episode when you get an episode.
Okay.
But thanks for taking some time to listen to Sibling Time, and we will see you in the next episode.
And don't forget your 3 F's of life.
Oh. Whatever. Bye.
Bye.